Hello everybody. This will be video lesson for Monday, August 30th. And this will be a very short version of what we did in class today. This is about latitude and longitude and how we can tell where we are on a round globe. Okay? I don't know if you've ever paid any attention looking at a globe, but the most important line of all is this one. The one in the middle right there. Spin it some more. That's the equator. And up here is the North Pole. And down there is the South Pole. Okay? Now, there's other lines on there too. There's a very important one. Okay, that's the international date line. And on the opposite side of it, this one, that's the Prime Meridian. It goes right through the suburb of London, England. And we're going to talk about all these lines. Okay? I had them notice my shirt today. I've got lines of latitude and longitude on my shirt. Okay? It was not by accident. All right, here we go. So, lines of latitude and longitude. Notice the latitude is all caps because it's more important and longitude isn't. And I told all the kids in class that from now on you just have to write LAT for lat and LONG for longitude after you've written them once, because abbreviation is fine in here. All right, if you ever have any questions, you can always email me. I'm going to put this up on the top. All right, this is the finished version, so I go faster because I need to get this done. It takes several hours for one of these videos to upload. All right, so the first thing we did was we drew a circle, and you can print these out. I'll have a scanned copy attached to this. We drew a perfect circle. We just traced some bottle caps. And we talked about the equator being like equal. It chops the world in two equal parts, the top half and the bottom half. And this latitude is 0. And then I asked the people in class to notice the angle difference from 0 to the North Pole is a 90-degree angle. Let's see if I can do that with my fingers here. That's a 90-degree angle. And outwardly is about halfway. 43 degrees is almost halfway. Halfway would be 45. If you went to Owatonna, you're up to 44 degrees, and the Twin Cities are at 45 degrees, halfway between the equator and the North Pole. All right, that little dot is AL, and that's our line of latitude right here. Okay, notice that these lines are not getting closer together or farther apart because they're parallels. Their lines of latitude are called parallels. That says 90 degrees north. This says 90 degrees south. Okay? The most important thing to note for the whole day is this right here. That's why I put stars by it. Latitude measures your distance from the equator. Okay? North-south measures distance from equator. And outwardly is 43 degrees north of the equator. Okay? Tomorrow in class, we're going to walk around outside around the high school with a GPS and watch our latitude and longitude change as we move different places, okay? Now, that's the top diagram. The bottom diagram, we have two different drawings, a side view and a top view, okay? These are the same thing, but from two different angles, okay? The most important line of latitude is the equator line. The most important line of longitude is called the Prime Meridian. I'll turn that so you can see what it says. Prime being prime like top, most important. Okay, so it's 0 degrees. It runs through a suburb of London, and outwardly is over here on the side at 93 degrees west of it. Okay, longitude measures distance from London, England. Now that's, if you say it's stupid, London, that's the memory trick to remember. Longitude measures distance from London, England. Nobody really says London. Okay, all right. I'm not going to talk about that yet. Okay. Okay. Now, this was a side view. Then I wanted them to look at the top view. So here's the North Pole. I should have labeled that. That's the North Pole. Real quick. Let's see. I'm going to label that. North Pole. Here's the Prime Meridian. I just abbreviated it PRMER. 0 degrees. Okay. We'll talk about this here in a minute. And this would be a 90-degree angle. But here's like a 93-degree angle. I just eyeballed it. Albert Lee is 93 degrees west angle from the Prime Meridian. Okay? Now, see where it says IDL? That stands for the International Date Line. You never have to write International Date Line ever again. You just write IDL. That is the line that's opposite the Prime Meridian. This is the line that nobody wanted. People literally fought over who got to have the Prime Meridian, but nobody wanted this one. Now, watch where it is. Okay? Here's a top view of the Earth. Here's the Prime Meridian going down through London. Here is the International Date Line. Okay? Now, I'm going to take you on a walk to the back of the room to my big blue map that I use a lot. Okay? Sorry about the glare. Here's the International Date Line, but it zigs because nobody wanted to split Russia with it. So it zigs around Russia, goes over here so these islands all get to stay together. Then it zags and it comes straight where it's supposed to. And then these islands didn't want to get split up by it either. The International Date Line is very unpopular. So then they zag it this way and miss New Zealand. Okay? This is the opposite line from the Prime Meridian, and they zig the International Date Line along it. Okay? This is the weird part. That line, this is where the day starts. Every day starts on the International Date Line. It's always like I'm doing this lesson on Monday afternoon. It's already Tuesday morning over here in this part of the world. They've already got Tuesday going. Okay? We're just wrapping up over here. Monday is still still ending. Okay? This lesson is taking place around 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon. It's lunchtime in Hawaii right now. Lunchtime Monday. Okay? Because the world's round. All right. We're almost done. Okay? Now, so what I wrote here was Albert Lee's 93 west of London. Longitude measures west to east. Latitude measures north to south. Okay? I wrote International Date Line where every day starts. Okay. I hope you're back tomorrow so you can walk around with the GPS outside so you can see how this works. All right, I'm going to hit stop. 7.5 minutes.